won't none! You don't want none!
What's going on, Tar Heel Nation? It is your favorite North Carolinian, Russ the Tar Heel. And in this episode, we're going to talk about the number 9 North Carolina Tar Heels dropping a $105 on the Charleston Southern Buccaneers, who only scored 60 points themselves. 105-60, baby, in an absolutely dominant game from the jump, dude, and it was absolutely good to see. That's how you handle teams that are 4-8 coming in. Drops the Buccaneers to 4-9 on the season. Carolina moves to 9-3, 6-0 in the Dean Dome, and that is a big W going into ACC play. And we got some major minutes off the bench. I'm going to go ahead and start it there because that is not something that Carolina has had this season thus far. Jalen Washington, my man Jalen Washington goes 7 for 9, 2 for 3 from beyond the arc, has 7 rebounds, and drops 17 points off the bench for the Heels. And then Seth Trimble gives us 12 himself. Outstanding minutes off the bench for the North Carolina Tar Heels in this game. 41 points for the Heels off the bench, bro. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mr. Consistency, RJ Davis, for the 8th straight time, drops 20. And oh, by the way, he gave us 10 dimes. That's right, 10 assists, 0 turnovers. Big time game from RJ Davis. Armando Bacot finished with 12 and 9. He played sparingly in the second half because Carolina's lead was so big. Harrison Ingram gave us 10. He went 3 for 5 from 3, 3 for 9 from the floor. Elliot Cadeau, my man, gets in double figures. He started really getting to the bucket in the second half, man. Finished with 13. That was good to see. Had 3 assists to only 1 turnover. And then you got my man Cormac Ryan, who had 7 points, a quiet 7, if you will. But great all-around basketball game for the Heels in general. And I think basically they got everybody in the game because the Biscuit Boys came in after Carolina got into triple figures. Team stats. The North Carolina Tar Heels shoot 56.2% from the field. That's obviously outstanding. 42.3% from 3. They only had 5 turnovers, and they out-rebounded the Buccaneers 46-25. Dominant. Absolutely dominant. The Buccaneers had nobody that could challenge Carolina down low on the block, and we saw that tonight. They were dominant on the boards, and that's exactly how they need to be. They held Charleston Southern to 33.3% shooting from the field, 40% from 3. They did start knocking down some threes in the second half. They had 12 turnovers, and they finished with only 25 rebounds. So Carolina was plus 21 in the rebound category. That's stinking fantastic. Carolina shoots 12 for 14 from the line for 85.7%. And they had 13 stinking boards. Offensive boards, if you will. My bad. Offensive boards. 33 defensive rebounds. And 20 assists on 41 made buckets. So almost 50% of their field goals came off of assists, man. Just a big game. Big stinking game. Carolina's largest lead was 47. And you can't say enough about a team that does exactly what they're supposed to do. Even more so. I would say that they did more than what they were supposed to do. I thought that Carolina would come out here a little rusty, coming out of Christmas, not playing a top-tier team like they have, seemingly for the last month. And they came out there all systems go. All systems go. RJ Davis had 10 in like the first 5 minutes. Kid was just on fire. So that was really good to see from the Heels, man. Just a great win. Anytime you beat any team by 45, it is a good W, man. So I can't say enough about RJ Davis, man. He is the best guard in the country right now, and I wish we could give him some shoulder pads and put him in the secondary for Carolina because that guy, he is just a master at jumping the ball, dude. He looks like a stinking corner breaking on an in route. I mean, I just can't say enough about R.J. Davis. And the fact that not only did he score 20, but he had 10 assists and no turnovers, bro, that's an All-American type game. I mean, all these people that left R.J. Davis off of all their ballots, bro, they are eating a bunch of crow right now because this kid is playing out of his stinking mind. He is on a mission, and he helps the Heels to a 105-60 victory. Last out-of-conference game, last game of 2023, and then we jump in to ACC play once again at Pitt. 2 p.m. game, 7 p.m. game, my bad. 7 p.m. game, and that's going to start that pivotal 3-game stretch where Carolina plays on the road. At Pitt, at Clemson, at NC State. Going to be a huge stinking test for the Heels, but this is exactly how you want to go into it. Everybody's confident. RJ's confident. Armando's got to be feeling confident. Jalen's feeling confident. Seth has got to be confident. Elliot Cadeau comes in, starts balling out. He's got to be confident. That's what you want from your team. So it was great to see, man. Heels, 105-60 over the Charleston Southern Buccaneers. There's nothing more to say. They balled out, bro. They shot well. They played decent defense. Just a great all-around stinking victory. So let me know what you think about this game in the comment section, Tar Heel Nation. Generally interested if you think that Carolina surprised you in this one. I'm not going to lie. The margin of victory surprised me a little bit because they absolutely took it to the Buccaneers. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and by all means, please consider becoming a member of the Huddle Hooligans as we attempt to grow this thing for Tar Heel Nation as big as we can get it. I love you guys. I appreciate the guys that weathered the storm with me as far as the connection issues were on the live stream, and we got to witness a really good game to end 2023, and I'm excited about 2024, baby. So, like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment down in the comment section what you think about this basketball game, and we will catch you on the next one, Tar Heel Nation.